Nope. That was the worst date I did. That was my phone. Hi everyone, welcome back to my like super I just noticed that there's a little stain right here. We're gonna pretend that's not there. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Giselle, and if you're not new here, welcome back. Today I'm gonna be doing a Q&A video. I am super excited because I've always wanted to do a Q&A video. So I got some of y'all to answer, or I got some of you to ask me questions through Instagram, and if I got your question too late, or if I already started filming this video, I'm sorry, but if I do another one, then I'll definitely answer your question there. For those of you who are watching and you know me, you'll probably know some of these answers, but if you don't know me and you're new to my channel, well then you'll get to know me a little bit. Let's see. I was actually really, I don't want to say surprised, but I really enjoyed your questions. Some of them really made me think hard, and I was like, huh, I hadn't thought about that one. But yes, so thank you to everyone who submitted their questions. So, if you hear little pitter patters, it's Grumpy. She's walking around. Hi, baby. And she just makes a noise, so don't mind her. I don't want to take up too much time, so I guess let's just get started. Well, I don't know why I'm blushing, like it's not even that bad. So I got my first like mwah type of kiss, like a peck, when I was 12. It was a boyfriend of mine, and the reason I put up quotation marks is because like boyfriends are, I don't know, at least to me, I'm like, you don't have a real boyfriend at 12, like, you know what I mean? It was just some little boy, he rode on my bus and we liked each other, and yeah, we were a couple and we would kiss, but it was literally just like a peck. My first like real kiss, well, I would say I was 13, so not much better, a year older, but yeah. What is the biggest misconception about you? I already have an answer, because it's the biggest misconception about me that everyone meets me. So apparently the way that I speak is a problem for people. And like, I don't want to say a problem, but like, it's, I don't know, like people are always like, oh my God, I'm Giselle. And like, oh my God, shoes. And like, I don't talk like that. I mean, I don't know, at least I don't think I talk like that. But yeah, the biggest misconception about me is that I'm like ditzy or like airheaded, like la 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 la. But no, I'm pretty smart. Like, I mean, I'm not like Einstein or anything. I'm not like a genius. Like, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but like, I'm pretty intelligent. I love books. I read a lot, so I'm not dumb. Yeah, that's my biggest misconception. Like, I'm not airheaded. I promise I know what I'm talking about. I don't know. I guess I come off kind of like I don't. A lot. If we're talking like surface level, I'm terrified of bugs, like specifically roaches. Like honestly, any bug. Like if a ladybug lands on me, I'm like, someone get it off, get it off, get it off. But if it's like a roach, like I just have to look at it and I'm like running out of the room. I hate bugs, I hate roaches. I hate anything that like, ugh, like that crawls and ugh. But yeah, terrified. And then on a deeper level, I'm scared of dying. Like, yeah, like everyone dies, but I don't know, I get like really bad anxiety because I'm like, you never know when. Like you could literally, I don't know, go to the grocery store and like, ugh, like I don't even like to think about it, but you never know when. So I try to treat every day as if it's my last, and I'm always thinking like Final Destination. So some people think I'm a little crazy and paranoid, but like, hey, I don't know, my mind just goes there, so yeah. Well, just kidding. I'm single. I've been single. I mean, like I've dated, and I've like been seeing people. Like I don't know how to describe it. Like in a relationship, I've been single for going on 3 years next month. No, this month. Oh my gosh, no, I've been single for 3 years. Of course I've dated, I've seen people, gone out and you know, all that. But no, I have not been in a relationship for 3 years. So just gotta find the right one. Yes, and I love this question because literally it always surprises people when I tell them, but I do have a tattoo. It's like right here, kind of like not on the bra strap, but like where the bra is, but like a little bit more towards the back. That story is a fun one. So when I was 12, no, yeah, I don't know. I never even like wanted tattoos. Like no one in my family has tattoos or anything. So it wasn't like I want to grow up and have all these tattoos. But when I was 12, I asked my aunt, who's like a second mom, like we're super close, if she would get a tattoo with me matching when I was 18. And she was like, yeah, like of course. And my aunt's the type of woman, like when she promises you something and tells you that she's gonna do something, like she does it. Like she sticks to her word. I don't know why, but if you have watched Vampire Diaries, I just thought of Elijah. You have my word. Anyway, yeah, so she sticks to her word. So anyway, I never really thought about it again. And then before I turned 18, I was like, hey Thea, like, do you remember when you told me that we were gonna get tattooed? And she was like, yeah, and I was like, so I don't know, it was kind of just like an impulsive thing, and I'm the type of person, like I want to try everything once, so why not? I got a tattoo. So we went on the night of my 18th birthday and we got tattoos. They're not the like matching, like they're not the same thing, but yeah, we went together and we both got a tattoo, something that was meaningful to me and then something that was meaningful to her. And then as far as piercings, currently I have 2 piercings on each ear. Now as far as holes in my body, well, I got my belly button pierced when I was 16, and then I took it out when I was like 18 because I was like, I grew out of it. But I had a belly button piercing, and then on a dare from my brother, I tried to pierce my own cartilage like up here, and I did it and everything was great. Like I had an earring in there and everything, but then it got infected, as one does when you try to do something yourself, and yeah, I took it out and never put it back in. So yeah. Well, I'm grateful for a lot. I know it's easy to say like, oh, my life sucks and be down, but I don't know. I do have like, of course, like my roller coaster days, but for the most part, I try to be the type of person that tries to think of like, well, it could be worse. And I know like just because one person's pain or misfortune or whatever is worse than yours, I know that doesn't diminish like your state. However, I do try to be positive, so I'm grateful that I have a roof over my head. I'm grateful that I have friends and family who love me. I'm grateful for the equipment that I'm literally using to film this channel. I'm grateful for the education that I've been able to obtain. So I don't know, I never have to worry about where my next meal is coming from. I'm grateful for a lot of things. So I definitely try to be positive about that and always remember that I have a lot to be thankful for, and I try not to dwell on what, you know, is going wrong in my life. So what is your race / ethnicity? Okay, so I'm kind of dumb because I don't really know how to differentiate the two. Like, and I know, please do not comment like, look, I know, I should know by now, but I don't. But I love this question because one, people always misassume if you don't know me, they like think I'm something else entirely. And it's also funny because if you would have asked me this question like a few months ago, I would have told you I'm part French, I'm part German, I'm Hispanic, and anyway, I did the 23andMe results. I am like, I'm not even 0.1% French or German. But I can tell you with accuracy and certainty what I am because I have the results. So let's see. Going off base of just like, I guess family, I'm Hispanic. Like my dad and a lot of my family was born in Mexico on both sides of the family, but I was born here. So I'm Hispanic. I guess I have Mexican in me. I don't know. But to be exact, I am 56% European. So including in that, I have majority, I'm not gonna read all of them because there's a lot of little percentages, but the main percentages are Spanish, Portuguese, and Italian. And then I'm 31.5% East Asian and Native American, with the majority being Native American And then I'm 2.7% Sub-Saharan African and 1.2% Western Asian and North African. I don't know. I'm Hispanic. But yeah, a lot of people, upon knowing me, they think I'm white. Or people also, like, okay, people are always like, oh, like, where's your accent from? I like it. And I'm like, what accent? Like, I don't hear an accent. Texan, I don't know. I don't hear an accent, but whatever. Oh, this is a loaded question. I feel attacked. Well, I've been through quite a lot. I would just say the biggest thing that I've learned from everything I've gone through is that not everyone has the same heart as you. And I think that that's like an umbrella answer, but like what I mean by that is not everybody has the same intentions as you. And even though, you know, I try to be a genuine person and I try to do good for others and I try to always, you know, have the best intentions at heart for others, or, you know, whether that be friendship, relationships, anything, like people don't have the same heart as you. And it took me a long time to figure that out. And I had to learn that the hard way. I went through a really bad relationship, like really, really bad. And maybe we'll talk about it one day. Like, yeah, I don't know. I went through like a really bad relationship that just put me through the ringer, and one day maybe I'll talk about it on here, but as of right now, it's still something I don't really talk about. And no, I'm not talking about my marriage, so just clear that up. But yeah, not everyone has the same heart as you. So I've kind of learned, and I don't want to say I've become like bitter, but I try to always, like, I still try to go above and beyond to help other people and be there as a listening ear and a loyal friend. And if I'm your friend, like, I will never go behind your back or talk about you, but I do try to always kind of evaluate like people's intentions. It definitely taught me to not be so naive anymore. So I'm definitely a lot more cautious about who I let close to me. So yeah. Well, ex-husband, and that's a fair question because in my video I literally just talked about how we met, and then I talked about how like we just got married, so I guess that wasn't very specific. But no, so we met in like late July, early August. And we'd been, you know, talking, dating, whatever. And we'd been talking, so I was actually on vacation. My mom and I had gone to Cancun. So we'd been talking this whole time. Anyway, when I came back, he invited me over to his place. And, you know, I walked in. He was like, oh, like, call me when you're outside. So I walked in, and there was like, he like cleared all his furniture from the living room. So there was like a table. There was like flower petals. I want to say they were, I don't remember the flower, I'm sorry, or I know, like, I can see it in my head, but it's not like coming to me. But yeah, like flower petals everywhere. There was candles, and then he actually made me dinner, which to this day I still cook it for my family because it is so good. It's like an Italian basil pesto pasta. I freaking love it. It's delicious. But yeah, he made me that. He had salad, and then the dude like made his own ice cream like sauce. I don't know, I'd never had it. It was like a strawberry, like a puree type thing, but he like made it, so I thought that was super cool. So yeah, we had dinner. It was super romantic, and then he asked me like, you know, Giselle, do you want to be my girlfriend? I said yes. So yeah, just to specify, he did ask me to be his girlfriend. I didn't just like meet this guy and then be like, okay, so we're moving in now. Like, we were together. Just to clarify. Good question though. Your biggest inspiration for fashion, as well as who you aspire to be like. I don't know. Okay, so like people have asked me this, and like I don't know the answer. I feel like I don't really have like a set fashion style. I know back then, like high school, out of college, like my inspo was like Blair from Gossip Girl. Like I love the blazers, I love the handkerchief, I loved dressing up, I loved button-ups. Like I loved anything that looked super like preppy and cute, and I like whatever. I actually won best dressed in high school, so that's super cool. But yeah, I loved all that. And then I don't know, as I've kind of gotten older, I kind of went away from that. So now, I don't know, I'm not as dressy as I used to be. I can definitely say for sure. Now if we're going somewhere, like obviously I'll be like in heels and I'll be super dressed up nice. But for the most part, I feel like if I'm not dressed up, I would have to say my go-to is like athleisure. So I'm always in like leggings, tennis shoes, like workouts. Like, I don't know, it looks like I'm gonna go work out. Like sometimes, yeah, like I did just work out, but sometimes I'm just wearing this because it's comfortable. But then even for the most part, I would just say that I'm like casual, comfortable, chic. Like I don't really like super I just noticed that there's a little stain right here. Anyway, so yeah, I'm like, I like loose, like I don't really like super tight fitting clothes at all really. I like loose, flowy. I'll wear like some cute jeans with a pair of chunky heels and a blouse. Like even this one, like you can see it's very loose. So yeah, just like, I guess like comfortable, casual, chic. I like to look cute, but like I'm not like all done up. What's the worst date you've been on? Okay. So, this guy. Okay, so first of all, we met on a dating app and we decided, he asked me out for drinks and I was like, sure, why not? Like, whatever. And this was also pre-quarantine, just so y'all aren't like coming at me. But yeah, this was like a while back. And he asked me out for drinks and I asked him like, so like, where are we going? Whatever, you know, I think the guy should kind of like just have a plan. Anyway, he was like, well, anywhere that there was like a charging port for my phone. And that was the first red flag that I should have known better. But I was like, haha, like he's funny. Anyway, fast forward, I get to the date. We end up going to just like some local bar. I'd been there before. It was cute, it was nice, whatever. This dude is like charging his phone, and not only that, like I got there and he was already like 3 drinks in, and he wasn't like drunk or like sloppy or anything, but like you could tell he'd been drinking. And the whole time, like I'm already nervous as it is. Like I don't know this guy, like I get awkward, like I don't know, I'm just like, so I was trying to depend on him, like, you know, having good conversation, because if a guy does not have good conversation or good banter, like I can't, like I'm out. But anyway, the whole time he's like, and then there's me just like, so what do you like to do on like when you're, you know, not working? Like it was so awkward, and like I wasn't like peering into his phone, but it's like we're sitting like right there, so I could just see he was like talking to this girl the whole time. And like at one point he was like, oh yeah, like I'm just hanging out with this girl, we're getting drinks. I'm like, bro, like this was so awkward. So he got up to go to the bathroom, and I texted my best friend. I was like, bitch, help me, like I need to get out. But I'm just too nice of a person that when he came back, I was just like, maybe it'll get better. I don't know. I didn't want to just like get up and walk away because that's like very rude. But like I didn't want to be there, and it was already like bad. That was like 15 minutes in. So this whole time he's just drinking drink after drink after drink after drink. I had one drink, a Blue Hawaiian. If you know me, then that's my go-to drink. When I'm just trying to like, I'm not trying to get messed up. I just want a cute little drink. But yeah, I had a Blue Hawaiian. And the whole time he's like charging his phone and like talking to multiple people, like, and then he answers the phone, he says it's his brother, and he's just like, oh yeah bro, like blah blah blah, like having a whole conversation as if we're not on a date. I felt it was so awkward, and it lasted probably like 2 hours. So then I'm like, okay, well I'm gonna go, like trying to like sneak an exit, and he's like, well we should like go get some food, like we should like totally go get some food. And I'm like, no, it's okay. And he's like, come on, like I'll drive. So I'm like, okay, so we go get food, and we went to Cane's, which is this like chicken place that we have. I'd never been there before, so I was like, cool, let's try it. So at this point, it's, I don't know, the food was good. I got like free chicken tendies, but it was just like awkward. And the whole time he's just like sitting across from me, just like, Like, get off your phone! Like, it was awful. So yeah, we talked in the car for a little bit, and that was probably the best part of the day because we kind of got to know each other, and like we talked about like, you know, like our past relationships, like childhood, like I don't know, just kind of like, I was gonna say surface things, but that's actually like deep things, but like I don't know, just like life experiences. Anyway, cool, date's over. I go home, this guy texts me and he's like, hey, and I'm like, he already misses me, what's up? No, he was like, hey, I forgot my charger in your car. And I'm like, so first of all, I'm like, okay. Well, I was like, well, I can take it to you, like that's the nice thing to do. So no, this guy is like, well, actually I'm hanging out with my friend, so could you bring it like in a few hours, like, or like later? At this point it's already 10:30, like 11. Like, no, I'm not gonna freaking wait for you. Like, I'm trying to be home. Like, I'm not gonna wait for you to be ready so that I can take you your charger. Like, I can meet you now, or like, I don't know. So anyway, he's like, cool, like whatever. So we meet up. Tell me why. This was not even like 20 minutes after I had said bye to him. Not even 20 minutes. I get there and I'm like waiting for his car to pull up, and I'm like, oh, I see it coming. He like comes up, like I'm parked looking this way, he comes in this way, and we met in like a parking lot, so whatever. So we met like in a parking lot. He comes this way, like his car's facing that way. He just rolls down his window and there's a girl in his car. Like, I just saw him 20 minutes ago. So this was the friend that he wanted to like wait, because I don't know, whatever. So I'm just feeling so awkward. I just felt so awkward. Like, she's probably just thinking like, who is this chick, like bringing him in? Like, it was just so uncomfortable. So anyway, like that transaction took like 10 seconds. He rolled down the window, grabbed his charger, said, hey, this is my friend, drove off, didn't hear from him again. The next day he was like, hey, what's up? I was like, nope, nope. That was the worst date I did. That was my phone. Also not a question, however, I'm gonna add in a question because I just feel like y'all should know. So the question is, how much longer are you gonna be blonde? And the answer is not for long. I actually have a hair appointment coming up and I will be back to brunette. So I'll probably be brunette by the time you see me in my next video. So I'm really excited about that, back to natural. And so yeah, I'm excited for you guys to see that. So that was my question. I wanted to throw it in there. Well, that's it for the questions. Thank you to everyone who sent me questions, and if y'all want me to do a Q&A, definitely let me know. You can follow me right here on Instagram, or you can go ahead and leave questions or comments or suggestions for me down below in the comment box. And if you haven't already, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe to get all my latest videos, and turn on the little bell thing. It's like, I don't know, it's somewhere on the screen, but down below, and you'll get notified whenever I post a new video. Let me know what it is that y'all want to see, because I don't know, like I obviously want to put out content that you want to see, and so it works out. Alrighty guys, well that's it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.